Hey guys, Katie here. I am in Tempe. Just got done an appointment with an awesome mama that's in our group. I encourage you all to get out there and visit with mamas. One-on-ones, coffee dates are super awesome. There she is, Miss Nicci, my guest of honor for today. Let's bring her on to the. That's adding major disclaimer here. So I am outside and it is like flipping boiling out here. Kind of in a spot where I didn't expect to be, but that's okay. Expect the unexpected, right? There she is. Well, hello, Miss Nicci.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. You look a little cooler than I do. It's like really starting to get hot. What's that?
Where are you?
I'm in Tempe at the coffee
Awesome.
shop. Yeah, so I just had an appointment just before this with one of our awesome moms in the group, just kind of encouraging everybody to get out and do that. Meet up. You never know who you're going to bump into and what kind of inspiration will ensue.
Right?
So now I'm outside talking to you.
Awesome.
Good stuff. So let's get started. So sound beginnings. Yes, let's play music with Nicci.
Yes. I teach two different curriculums of music classes. Some beginnings for kids 0 to 4, and the Let's Play Music curriculum for kids ages 4 to 6. There's a little bit of difference there. And then we also have a curriculum for older piano beginners, so kids ages 7 and up who are interested in learning to play the piano as well.
Oh, that is awesome. So tell us a little bit about Nicci. How'd you get started? What kind of training have you had?
So I have played the piano since I was 5 years old. I took a lot of music classes while I was in college, but I decided not to become a music major because there was other things that I was interested in. I took a lot of child development classes, psych classes, those types of things, and I have a crazy background with another business that I run and things. But music has always been a part of me. It's always kind of who I am. I'm sure you totally get that too, Katie.
Yeah, completely. And I love the kind of, early childhood, or what you said you had also had some training in. So that's probably helpful with these classes too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But when I became a mom, and my oldest son was 4 years old, and I started thinking, what should I do? When should I get him started in piano lessons? I wanted my kids to be able to play the piano because I knew the impact that music had for me, and just how music had influenced all sorts of different aspects of my life. And that skill of being able to play the piano and being able to, sing, those types of things, really just came in handy in anything and everything that I do. And so I started looking, thinking about what to do with music classes, and a friend of mine invited me to come see a class that she was teaching that was like an intro piano class, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And so I went to this one little class, and I sat down, and it was like a mom and me type setting. So we sat down together, and we went through all of these different activities, and she discussed the curriculum a little bit. It was, a 3-year program, and this would, teach your kids piano, and we talk about theory, and we talk about ear training, and I was like blown away.
Oh, yeah.
That just at the amazing quality of this program, and I thought, this is exactly what I want for my son. And so without a hesitation, I signed him up for the class. And I went home from that class, and I thought, man, that was so much fun for me because I'm a musician and I love kids that age. And so I thought, I want to see what it takes to to become a teacher. I could do that. I could totally do that. So I started looking into it, and the teacher that I had gone to the class with, sorry, my arm's getting a little tired.
Whoopsie.
The teacher, she invited me to actually come and teach the program. She's like, I need another teacher in the area. Please come and teach. And she'd seen my background and things, and she's like, you'd be perfect. So that was 9 years ago. This is my 9th year teaching.
Awesome, and you love it. And so where there's passion, epic, magical things happen. I love that.
That's right.
So you had mentioned in the beginning that you have certain classes for certain age groups. Can you go back through that again real quick?
Yes, absolutely. So our Sound Beginnings curriculum is for kids from birth to age 4. And we really focus on those early learning concepts, because that's such, if you know anything about child development, that's such a powerful age for kids with language acquisition, with learning, basic gross motors, the neurons that are connecting within the brain, those pathways are expanding exponentially during that time period. And research has shown that music is a great way to capitalize on that. You get multiple senses involved, and your teaching and learning expands like crazy. So we use music to teach fine motor tasks, gross motor tasks, kindergarten readiness skills, to teach rhythm and steady beat and some of those other musical concepts as well. But this is really like an all-around preschool program for your kids, and it's all taught through music. Parents come with their kids every single week, and there's tons of current bonding activities. It's not just like you're sitting and watching your kid at this class. You are involved. You are dancing with your child. And one of the things I love about the Sound Beginnings curriculum is that when you're a first-time mom, sometimes it's hard to remember what it was like to be a kid, and you don't really remember like those things that your parents used to do, those games or finger plays and things. You might remember some of them. So many of these activities built into class. When you go home from the class, 30-minute class once a week, just having a whole selection of things that you can do with your kids, ways to play with your child, different songs you can, and things to teach social skills and manners, and it's amazing. So
I'm in love with what you just said. So birth to 4, I'm in love with what you just said, because I know a lot of moms, that's a struggle when you first have, especially when you first, have your first baby, is how do I play with this kid? Like, it just, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's age appropriate. I don't know what I should be doing. So you're kind of guiding moms in a sense to figure that out. And I think that's really cool.
No, absolutely. And that, when I first started teaching the program, the Sound Beginnings didn't really exist. It came around a few years later. And so when my third daughter was 2 years old when the program first came out. And of course, I signed her right up, and we came along with my, baby, right there in the class. And so my 4 youngest children have all gone through that class, the Sound Beginnings, from the time, the oldest was 2, but from the time that the rest of them, brand new babies, they're going through this program. And they come out in their language, they're talking so much earlier, they're singing, their confidence, these kids, their confidence and this ability to feel like they can do hard things because I right along their side.
Yeah, that's huge. I'm sorry, I lost you, I think. Yep. Can you still hear me?
No,
okay?
I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Good. You froze a little bit on my end, so I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm actually on cell service, yeah.
Oh, okay, because I rebooted. Everything's working now.
Oh, okay. So. Thank you so much. So anyway, so can you, and I'm sorry again if I interrupted you in a weird spot. Do you have anything to finish?
No,
what does a typical class
programs?
What does a typical class look like for birth to 4?
So the birth to 4, it's mom and me. There's up to usually 5 or 6 families that are involved in a class, and they come to the class. We sit down, and we're all together in a group. We sing songs. We sing we're singing alphabets. We're using sign language. We use a lot of instruments and other manipulatives. It's very hands-on. So the kids have something in their hands that they're doing, and that they're physically involved, as well as interactive activities between the mom and the child. We move from one area of the classroom to another because research has found that with kids and their attention spans, that type of thing, it's better for them to get up and move. And
I think you froze on me again, Nick. I'm sorry. I feel like this is so my fault because I'm not in a good location. You froze. Yes, if y'all can still hear me, see me, I'm gonna go now. Oh, Nick? I'll bring Nicci back. Let's see. Bring you back. Hey, Holly. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like
Sorry
this
about
is
that.
so my fault.
No, that's me. That one
Okay.
was me. My business phone started ringing, and it came through to my cell phone. So
Yeah, that's the thing that we have to deal with this stuff sometimes. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any yet, actually, because really funny thing, side note, I've received like maybe now 30 calls from like some insurance company that is calling me for quotes that I didn't even call. It's really strange. I think somebody signed me up for something or put in my number and thought it was theirs. I don't know. But anyway, so back to the structure of the classes. Um, so you kind of went over a bit of the structure for the birth to 4.
yes.
Now you have the, go ahead.
Oh, go you. Whatever you were gonna ask.
Next age range.
Okay, so that is our starting age is 4 to 6, and that's our Let's Play Music curriculum. It's a 3-year complete musicianship course. So the kids start at age 4 to 6, and it is research based upon how the kids learn. And we've learned that the kids learn best at that age through play. So these are playful activities. We start in, parents attend with their child every other class at this point.
Oh,
so
okay.
the parents learn alongside their child so that they can know what it is that they're going to help their child practice with at home. The first year of that curriculum is all done on the tone bells. So we're learning to read music on the staff. We use tone bells. We use games, dancing, activities, and and the parents are there in class, so we do lots of bonding activities during that time. But also it gives you the opportunity to relive the fun outside of class. Your second year in that curriculum is on the keyboard, and so we're transferring all of the skills that we've learned about chords, ear training, that type of thing, to piano. And the kids begin playing chords on the keyboard and simple melodies. All this through this whole time, we're learning how to sing. We're learning how to sing in harmony. We're learning how to sing on pitch, and how to do music on the staff with rhythms and notes. And then parents only attend once a month during the second year because they just need that, just a little bit of help to help their kids practice all along. And then your third year of the program, it's the same. Parents attend once a month. But that's really the culmination, and that's my favorite part, where everything kind of comes together. The kids begin playing, they've got 2 hands on the piano, they're transposing into different keys, and if you're a musician at all, that can be a difficult concept for a child who is 6, 7, 8 years old now, to be able to play and transpose a song into a different key on the piano. But they're singing in 3-part harmony,
totally.
4-part harmony. Their class, amazing things. And the culmination is these kids take everything that they've learned and they compose their own song. They write a song and they incorporate everything they've learned about music, about form, about key signatures, about rhythms, and about chords. And these songs are amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I'll have to find a YouTube link to a couple of them. My daughter won a national composition contest a few years ago, and there's a little boy who wrote another song that same year that it was really awesome. It was called "I'm the King of Everything," and he's like singing and playing along. He's just a little rock star, and I'm like, yes.
That is cute. Definitely comment anything to this thread that you want to share with your audience. Definitely how to contact you, all that kind of stuff. But if you've got any examples like that, that's super interesting. I would love to see it. So definitely comment those links. And then you said there's a third age group after that.
Yeah, so brand new this year is our Presto, Let's Play Music Presto. And so we believe in the music learning, that there's a music learning window that really, just like kids have this language window for acquiring language, and if you kind of miss out on that, they're still going to understand and they're still going to learn how to speak. But it's a lot more difficult. I mean, if you've done research on children who've been like severely abused or neglected and don't get exposure to language, it's a little bit more intensive and a little bit more difficult to teach them that. Well, we kind of believe the same thing is true with music, that even before birth, when the child is in the womb and they can still hear, that there's the opportunities for development of music. and a music education. And so from, birth all the way up to age 7 is where we typically say is what we call the music learning window. And so the kids just are sponges. They just soak up things and they understand things, but their fine motor skills aren't exactly to the point where they can sit down and have a private lesson on any instrument because they're little and they're still incorporating those finger muscles. So that's why a lot of why our music is a curriculum you play. But when it comes to so many of the parents that have had, like, they find Let's Play Music for their younger child, but they have an older child who's missed out. They're like, we love this curriculum. We want our older kids to learn it too. And so we just have a brand new program called Presto, which is a 2-year program for kids starting ages 7 to 12. And the kids can go through.
You're just getting calls and texts.
I know. Really, really the Let's Play Music curriculum. There's no parental involvement involved at all. Just, we ask that you help your kids practice at home, but you don't have to attend class. And 2 years, 1-hour class once a week, and then the kids, graduate at an late beginner, early intermediate level of piano skills. But they have the ear training and theory and just incredible foundation for learning music. So there's a few teachers here in the Valley that are doing that program. It's really absolutely amazing.
Awesome. So let's get into that part of it. So I don't know what this guy keeps doing. I don't know why he keeps tooting his horn.
He's honking at you because you're so gorgeous, Katie.
It must be it, because he just honks and honks. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, so before I actually ask you about the different locations and how moms can connect with you and that kind of thing, is there anything else that you wanted to add that you haven't or that I haven't asked you?
I don't think so. There's a few other teachers who teach the same curriculum I do that are part of MOMnation. Just shout out. Kendra Flake, Michelle Dyer, Marina McClellan, Christy Eisen. They're part of MOMnation. They all teach the same curriculum. They all are fabulous teachers. We're all over. So. I don't know.
Awesome. So it depends on which yeah, for sure. And as the thread posts, throughout the day, it'll run throughout the day, and there'll probably be questions that are in the comment section. So I encourage anybody watching this on the replay to throw your questions out there to Nicci. And Nicci, if you could just kind of watch the thread, and that way you can get their questions answered. So is this mainly East Valley, or are we Valley-wide here?
There are teachers Valley-wide. Primarily, the main focus of teachers is here in the East Valley. The creator of this curriculum lives here in Mesa. But we have teachers from Santan Valley and all the way to the west side. North is Anthem. There's teachers.
So depending on where you're at, there's probably a class that you can connect with that's pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely. I teach in Scottsdale, and I have families who are driving, 15 minutes from, Phoenix or, different places. So for the most part, there's probably a teacher within, 15 minutes, I would think, with our freeway system set up the way that it is.
Yeah, for sure. So if a mom in our group watching this or watching this on the replay would like to get in touch with you, what is the best way that they can do that?
So, you can Facebook. We have I have a Let's Play Music, for the Mesa Tempe Scottsdale area that I serve in. I have my own Facebook page for that, but you can also get on the Facebook page for Let's Play Music Making Musicians, and that can help you connect there, or just simply visit our website, www.letsplaymmusicsite.com. And there's a link there to find a teacher, and you can find a teacher near you using that link.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Nicci. And you'll post that link for us in the comments?
Yes. Can I give one more plug really quick? Well, 2 more things.
Yeah, I'd love you to.
I'm actually teaching a free class this afternoon in Scottsdale at 5:30 at the Scottsdale Neighborhood Arts Place. So if anybody wants to come on up and check that out, you're totally welcome to. It's low key, no pressure. I really just love sharing music, and you know, sharing this fun curriculum with everybody. So if anybody wants to pop in and check that out, and then I'll also be doing Sound Beginnings Merry Main Street as part of the Christmas festivities in downtown Mesa again this year. So those are fun free activities you can come and kind of get a sneak peek and check out.
That was awesome last year. So I am so excited that you're doing it again. Are you doing it around the Christmas tree?
Yes, yeah, it's the best.
Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. If you've got any links for any of those events, please definitely post those as well so the moms can get a look at that and hopefully come out there and check you out.
Absolutely.
All right, Nicci. Well, it is always a pleasure, my dear. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Katie.
All right. Have a good day, moms. Bye-bye.
Bye.